Hello everyone. Today we will learn how to create new record in Airtable when an order is created in OrderForms. Now OrderForm is a platform where you can actually create a sale of a product and then people and customers can purchase that product from there. That is called creating an order. And then Airtable is a spreadsheet program where you can collect the task or create a record of any detail. Now, whenever you create a new order in OrderForm, you want that all the details related to that purchase or that order should be created as a new record in Airtable. But this cannot take place automatically because both these applications do not have a direct connection between them. But what if I tell you we can actually automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect? We will create such an integration where our trigger will be a new order created in OrderForms and our action will be a new record created in Airtable. Let us learn how to do it.
So let us learn that how are you going to integrate OrderForms and Airtable in such a way that whenever a new order, whichever you've created in your OrderForms, is placed or it gets booked by some customer, how are you able to get that entry in your Airtable as a column over here about all the details that you want about that particular order. We will be doing this with the help of Pabbly. Here you can see is the landing page of Pabbly, and on the right hand side you have two options available: sign up for free and sign in. If you don't have an existing account, you have to click on sign up for free, and because I'm having one, I will click on sign in. This will take me to the login page. I will click on sign in with Google and I will be logged in into Pabbly, where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly. Today we are going to integrate, or we can say in a simpler language, we are going to connect Airtable and OrderForms. So we will be using Pabbly Connect for that purpose. Click on Access Now and then you will be taken to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you can see a big blue button on the right hand side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and then give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Record in Airtable from New Order in OrderForms. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you. Now when you reach here, you can see two boxes. On one it is written trigger and on the other it's written action. Now what is this trigger and action? A trigger is when this happens, and action is do this, which means that when the trigger takes place in your trigger application, the action application will do this. Now trigger will be any event that is going to take place in your first application, or you can call it your trigger application. Trigger application today is OrderForms, because once you've created an order, any person or any customer will place an order or purchase that product. Now when the purchase is made, then only this event is triggered and then the action will be performed, that is creating a new record in your Airtable account. So we will choose the trigger event as order created. Now, for example, you can see this is my order form and here I have certain products. So for example, if I want to place an order for these caps, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the link of this product and then open it in a separate tab. Here you can see this is the form that is going to be filled whenever a person wants to do a purchase or place an order for this specific product. Now when you fill this form, you will receive a response in your Pabbly Connect. But for that, you have to connect your OrderForms account and your Pabbly Connect. For that, click on Connect, click on Add New Connection and connect with OrderForms. Now after this, Pabbly Connect will automatically detect your OrderForms account and then therefore these are connected now. Now you will click on Save and Send Test Request, and after that you will go back to this page where you will place this order so that it captures the details of that order. We'll come here and enter the details. I'll enter the first name, the last name, the email address, the zip. You can enter any zip over here, choose your country, and then this is the amount you need to pay for this product. So click on buy now. Now this is a dummy purchase, so it will just appear that thank you for your purchase, which means that you have placed the order of this particular product. When you go back to Pabbly Connect, you see that yes, a response has been received. Here the status says succeed and the product name is caps and hats. That is the product we were working upon. This is the amount or the price, and then there are details like you can see when you scroll down, the name of the customer, the email address of the customer, the country, and the zip code is also here, which means that our trigger has worked perfectly fine. Now the next step comes is our action application, that is Airtable. So type Airtable over here and choose your action application. Now before that, when you know that what are the details you have entered over here and you have captured the same details, then you want to create the record in your order forms table over here. First of all, in any workspace, you have to create a base. I have created the base with the name order forms, which means all the workflows or all the things that will be collected related to order forms will be collected over here, and I have chosen the table as table 1 also. And then these are the columns that you can change or make the changes according to your requirement. For example, here the name of the customer will be coming, the product, whichever product they are purchasing, the price of the product, and if you want the address also to be entered over here, so I have left this, that I will change this in front of you in this video. When you click on any column that you want to change the details about, so for example, this is an order and you don't want the status of the order, you just want the details about the order. So you will just click on this drop down menu, click on edit field, and then change the name of the field and write address. Okay, now it's a single select. You can choose it from here that what kind of a box you want, an attachment, a checkbox, multiple selection options, or a single select. It's a single select. You will just enter details and then remove these options over here because it's not status anymore. And then click on save. When you click on save, it will appear as address. When you will connect your Airtable with your Pabbly Connect, then all these information will come in the empty fields where you will map the information. So just select the action event as create record and then click on connect. Click on add new connection, and then you have to follow a long list of instructions to connect your Airtable and your Pabbly Connect account in order to find this token which will help you connect both these accounts. First of all, log into your Airtable account that we have already done, and then go to this link that says Developer Hub. When you reach here, you can see that you have to create a new token. Click on create a new token and then give it a name. Like I'm going to name it as OrderForms token. Okay, this is the name of my token. Now you have to do some settings about the scope and the access. So the scope of this token is going to read the records, then write the records, and then the record comment data write, then the other one as well. You have to choose all of these which are given to you over here in your Pabbly Connect. So there is no rush or hurry to remember all of these because you can just keep a check from here that what all you are going to select in a scope. And the last is webhook manage. So I've selected 7 scopes over here. Further, when it comes to access, you have to select this one, all current and future bases and all current and future workspaces. Select this one and then click on create a token. Now the token has been created. Copy this token from here and paste this token over here and click on save. And yes, your accounts are connected now. Now this is a base ID. So your base ID was order forms. You can just go back to your Airtable and check. This was the name of your base. Further, it's table 1 because we have just one table. So there is no worry about it. Now you have to enter some details about the name, the product name, the price, and the address. If you go back to your Airtable base and see that these are the columns that we created. Okay, so which means that the name of the customer, the product that he or she is purchasing, the price, and the address where the product is going to be delivered are the details that you want to collect in your Airtable account. So we will map this data. How are you going to map the data? When you click on this blank field, it will ask you to insert data from the previous step. And then it will give you this drop down menu from which you can select the details that were captured in your previous step. Now mapping is actually creating a pathway between the two steps given over here, like the first and the second step. So all the information that was captured in the first step is going to be mapped in the second step at the correct place. So let us follow the instructions that you have to insert data from the previous step, and order forms was your previous step. So the name of the person is, you'll come down, either you can scroll down or you can just type it over here in the column given to you, search and map data. We have already found the name, so we can just map the name straight away. Now the product name. So when you come down over here, you will find caps and hats is the product name. Now what was the price? So price is up to you that what is the price you want to enter. This is the price that we have entered, and then comes the address. So if you want to find the address, you can type over here what was the postal code. This was the postal code. Give a little space and then you can type over here country. So this is the country name. Click on save and send test request and wait for the response from the action application. And yes, the response has been received over here. See, it shows the name of the person, the product, the price, and then the address that is given over here. So we will just click on save. This saves our workflow. And then we will go back to our order forms to see that yes, an task has been created over here. The name is under the name, the product name is here, the price is here, and the address is over here, which means that a task has been successfully created in our Airtable from any order that will be created in our order forms. So let us do a quick recap of this workflow that we have just created. Our trigger application was order forms. We created an order, we placed an order for a product and then captured this response where all the details of the customer was recorded. Then further we created our action application, that was Airtable. We chose the event as create a record, connected both the accounts by taking the token from the developer hub section and then chose the correct base ID and the table ID. Then we mapped the correct information, the name, the product name, the price, and the address. You can actually make some changes in these columns as per your choice by editing this field. Then we further clicked on save and send test request. This response was received. Saved the workflow and checked that yes, a task has been created for that specific product, and these other columns will be filled when further orders will be placed in order forms. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.